You walk off your farm, you turn up in this place of horrors, and for what?
My sons were all killed in one day. I can find them.
Maybe we could help him.
You know what the chances of finding his boys are?
He is the only father who came looking.
When you work with someone who you've admired for a long time, you know, you do have that moment at some point on set where you're like, this is happening, yep, we're both in character, we're saying lines to each other, that's Russell Crowe, and we're in a movie. That's pretty cool.
They're right here.
We found your sons, Edward and Henry. How on God's earth did you know they'd be there?
This hasn't been one of those glamorous Hollywood movie shoots. It's been like getting out there in the dust and the mud and the wind and the sun and the, you know, all the elements and kind of toughing it out.
There is a Persian saying, may you outlive your children. It sounds like a blessing, but it is the worst curse one can place on the head of a man. If this is your son, he was taken prisoner. He did not die here.
He always has hope. I think it's about following your heart, believing in your intuition, and having hope.
It's not safe. You can't stay.
Even in the hardest time, when everything seems like falling apart.
It was my job to steer my boys to manhood, and I failed them.
He doesn't give up. He goes on a journey because there's something in his heart that's telling him that he should still explore. And in a way, finally, he gets, because he believes the whole way so strongly, he gets more than he even expected.
I was told my oldest son was taken prisoner.
So he's alive?
I don't know.
But you have hope.
Hope's a necessity where I come from. The thing that I look for when I'm looking for a piece where I had a visceral reaction to it, you know, I have goosebumps and, you know, or something emotional happens in the script and I realize I'm crying or whatever. I've already reached for a pen and I'm already making notes. That's the vibe I look for as an actor, right? But this was a different thing. That was going on, but simultaneously, this other voice was kind of taking control of everything, not just notes about the character that I was being asked to play, but it was emphasizing in my mind, it was going, oh, that's a very important thing, maybe that needs a little bit of strengthening. This line of dialogue for that character goes, and this connects to that, and there was this whole other process that was going on. And I realized when I finished it, apart from the fact that I'd loved the story, I wanted to take responsibility for it. I wanted the whole entire thing to be my responsibility.